Dun dun dun, the moment you've been waiting for. There's 11 portals that are happening in the month of August, and they are huge because it's including retrograde moving through the month. So there's going to be a bit of drama, but we aren't afraid of that because we know everything happens for divine reason and we know how to navigate best through it. There's actually not 11 portals, I just need to say. There's actually 13, but I'm just scared when I say 13 that you guys will freak out. The beautiful lucky number 13. And that's why I said 11, but we're gonna cover it all. So in this video, so get your notepads ready, get your pens ready, and we're gonna dive deep into it so you know how to best manifest your dreams, your goals, your desires during this beautiful month. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. Namaste everyone, Namo Himalaya. This is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video we're going to break down for you the 11 not but 13 portals that are happening this particular month. Please get your pens ready, and we're going to start straight away with the first portal that's happening on the 4th of August. It's the new moon in Leo. So what does that give you? Well, Leo is all about that courageousness, about that confidence, that lion sign, that dominating sign. So it's going to actually open up a new chapter and give you some courage to step into the new. Maybe you're going to find that there's been some things you've been putting on the back burner because you've been afraid to take action. Maybe you've been afraid to leave the old, maybe your job that you've been there for so long, or maybe the relationship that has been going on for so long. Maybe it's not your dream and not your goal, and you've wanted something else, but for some reason, something's been holding you back. Well, guess what? This Leo new moon is going to allow you that strength, that courage to want to make that decision and actually take that leap of faith. So my recommendation for everybody during this time is to trust your gut instinct, trust your feeling, and just move forward courageously. Because when you do that, understand that the stars and the planets will be working with you during the new moon. So we always say, new moon, new intentions, very good time for that. You'll have a lot of confidence that will move you along this portal. Now, on the same date, we also have Venus in Virgo. So when Venus in Virgo, what have we got here? We've got this grounding thing when it comes to relationships. There's probably going to be a few moments where you sit down and you feel like, hey, I think we need to sort some unresolved problems out with our relationship with our loved ones, and even our relationship with our wealth and money. So it's highly likely, while this portal is open, we're going to feel, hey, I think it's not that time to shove it under the carpet and pretend it's not happening. But let me put pen on paper, let me have a look at what's actually going on, and let me face it, and let me try and find some peace and clarity here. So that is my recommendation for everybody, is to reevaluate what is going on in your life, what's working for you with regards to your finances, with regards to your relationship, and put it on paper and try to ground those energies because, like I said, the planets are going to help you improve in those areas of love and finances. Okay. Now moving into August the 5th, the moment you guys will be waiting for. It's Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Okay. Now don't like other people. No, that sounded wrong. Not don't like other people. I say like other people who usually complain about Mercury retrograde and think it's the worst thing ever and all bad things happen. Don't think that way. Why? Because it's not that way. Mercury retrograde, seemingly like the planets are moving backwards, will give us some momentum from the past. So the energies of the past, the blast from the past will come back, not to haunt you, to remind you. So there may be some unresolved things from past relationships. You might get a phone call from your ex-romantic partner, or even your ex-boss or your ex-colleague. You're going to find some things that surface from the past. And by the way, it's not just all bad things. Some good things may come back from the past too. So it's very important when we see that thing come back from the past, it's to give us this reflection, to let us work on maybe some things that we still need to let go of that we haven't done so yet. So maybe it's time to let go. It's a good sign for that. Because you need to understand that unresolved business that you're still holding on to subconsciously for all this time, all these years, it's actually taking a spot in your energetic field. So it's stopping you from manifesting new beginnings and new things into your life. So if you want miracles to happen, it's very important to let those things go. And then the second part of it is if you've got some things coming in from the past, maybe people who support you, maybe people who are there for you or have been there for you before, maybe they'll come back and aid and help you again. So please pay close attention to maybe there's angels and signs and these people who may be just coming to help you. Be there with open arms and accept help. It's very important for us to learn also to receive and accept help. Not just giving, but also be a good receiver. So put a side note on that during this particular Mercury retrograde. Now, this Mercury retrograde doesn't last that long because it goes through this month only. So that's a good news for everybody. But obviously, like usual, it's going to affect technology. So, you know, you might get your laptop breaking, your phone breaking, Wi-Fi not working. Just things that usually work don't work, right? It just happens, but it's okay. It's just a technology enhancement, or they kind of like switch off the system, do the upgrades, and it's going to be better for the future. But then we've also got travel. We always say during Mercury retrograde, any travel plans you have, right? Plan to arrive 30 minutes or even 1 hour earlier, just in case there's any delays. It's very important. And the final thing when it comes to communication, please, proofread any emails, any text messages, anything you're going to send to anybody, proofread it before you send it, because it's very prone to communication errors. And by the way, if any of these errors happen, please do not get triggered and then start getting all emotional about things, because otherwise we're going to start manifesting more negativity in our life, and that's not what you guys want. So that's Mercury retrograde. Okay, I may create a separate video on that because it's quite a big thing. So we'll see if there's enough comments. Maybe we'll do it. Okay. Now this one's the big one. This one's like everyone's excitement. In actual fact, everyone thinks that 8/8 portal, Lionsgate portal, opens only on 8/8. It's actually it's open already. I'm sorry to let you in on this news so late, but it's open. It's open 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th July. It's already open. And so these energies are already flowing, but yes, it becomes a lot more vibrant on the particular day, which is the 8th of August. Now, this one is very different to the usual ones. Why? Because it's not just 8/8 Lionsgate portal, it's the 888. It's 2024. 2024 numerology, that's the number 8. So we've got a triple 8 going on. That's a lot of infinite abundance for you guys. And you need to understand, this 888 only happens once every 9 years. So my question to you is, in this 9-year cycle, right, just like the 12-year Chinese zodiac cycle, it's another creation, preservation, destruction cycle. It's a time to create. It's time to quantum leap. It's time to manifest. It's a big, big sign. Now, what do we have to look out for during this time? Well, if you guys are aware of the Lionsgate portal, yes, it's a courageous portal, but at the same time, what is it courageous for? It's courageous in shining our spiritual light. So, you know, it's like if you get some physical upgrades, this is like getting some spiritual upgrades. So our energies are going to be activated. It's going to enhance. All energies are going to be amplified more than a full moon amplifies it. So does that mean it's good? Does that mean it's bad? Well, depends what energy you're going to be focused on. If you focus on positivity, if you focus on gratitude, obviously that will all amplify. And it's infinite abundance there for you. But then again, if you're in that broke and I've got nothing or lack mindset, then actually that's also going to amplify, because there will be a huge wealth transfer during this period. And so your question to yourself is, how do you set yourself up, get ready for this? I'm going to, if there's enough comments below with 888, I'm going to create actually a different one, a different video, just talking about Lionsgate portal, because it's huge, especially for those who want to attract wealth and abundance. And if you're one of those people, then drop a comment below, let us know. And also, on the 8-8 portal, I'm actually going to run a 90-minute manifestation teaching. So I'm going to gift it to everybody for free. All you need to do is to claim that free event is just to click on the first link inside the description. In that manifestation 8-8 Lionsgate portal, what are we going to do? We're going to learn things manifestation. We're going to set intentions together. We're going to know how to best navigate through the remainder of this year. And we're going to do a beautiful meditation at the end. So if you would like to join us, that'd be wonderful. First link inside the description, but make sure to do it fast because Zoom call only allows 1,000 people to go in at one time. So make sure to register that now because usually these videos get thousands and thousands of views and you know how it goes. So anyway, that's the Lionsgate 8-8 portal. It's a huge one for wealth. It's a huge one for action. And I'll cover more about that on what things to focus on the day at that live event. So if you guys join that, then we'll cover that there, okay? And if you guys want another video just particularly talking about Lionsgate portal, I'll do that too. Now, moving into the next one. Actually, this one, I don't feel it's a huge thing, so I'm just going to very briefly talk about it. It's on the 13th of August, right? Mars is conjunct with Jupiter in Gemini. Now, what is this going to do? It's going to make us a little bit more enthusiastic than usual. It's going to allow us to expand. We might want to grow, might want to learn. We might be keen to, learn new things or explore, that type of thing. That's what it's going to do. So there's not really that much to talk about there. Just enjoy life, I guess, right? So that's that one, okay? Now, by the way, it's nice for you guys to note this down and stick it on your wall. I always encourage all students to do that because when you stick it on the wall and then you're navigating through the month, you know which day is best to protect your energies, which day is best to manifest and take action. Like 8-8 portal, a huge day. I want you to write that down, by the way. 8-8 portal, action, take action, right? We always say whatever shows up for us is for us. When we see an opportunity, we must grab it. Whatever opportunities you see on that day, take action because it's for you and it'll allow you to quantum leap, okay? Anyway, if you relate to any of the things that I'm saying or any of the emotions or anything, you can feel free to drop it inside the comments below. It's always nice to know because new people come to astrology and they're like, is this guy for real? And at least if there's more people relating to it, then new people who are coming into this know that they're not alone in this ride. And I know you guys know the importance of that. So moving into the T-square, we have the 13th to the 20th of August, we have the T-square, which is Mars conjunct Jupiter, square Venus and Saturn. That is a big mouthful, huh? So what it's going to do, actually it's very similar to what it was doing before. It will help us expand. But it's going to give us a little bit of this big question mark. And the question mark is going to be related to balance. So we're going to have this little bit of a inside battle between what we desire. There's certain things we desire, there's certain things we want to do, there's certain dreams and goals we have. And then we're going to have another part of the battle, which is going to be a little bit like, yeah, but maybe I'm a little bit burnt out. Maybe I need to spend a little bit of time with family and friends. Maybe I need to wind down a little bit. So during that time, what you're going to find is you're going to find this kind of like a little bit of a mind conflict with your inner voices. That's going to be like, yeah, I want to expand, yet at the same time, I'm a bit tired right now, right? And my biggest recommendation for you guys is this, look. Know that if you keep moving forward, right? You keep doing things. Obviously, you're going to stand high chances of getting things to manifest, getting results. But at the same time, if you work too much and then you will go burnout, then it's not going to really help. So my biggest recommendation for everybody is to allow yourself to just take a few days off. Maybe it's like very much needed and it's okay. You don't need to feel guilty about it because maybe that time off, those few days or that week off, will actually promote and make you even stronger. So when you come back, you actually take a quantum jump, right? You manifest things even faster. So that's my recommendation for everybody. Don't be too hard on yourself, You got to love this body that God has given you, Anyway, moving into the 14th of August, we've got Mercury retrograde entering into Leo. So what is this going to do? Again, this retrograde thing, the blast from the past, right? It's going to try and make you remember who you truly are. It's going to try and make you express yourself for your authentic self. That's the Leo energy. That confident, vibrant, courageous energy. To try and re-find your true self. And you're going to want to show it. You're going to want to shine that light. That's what it's going to do. It's going to bring it out. So actually it's a very good time to allow yourself to re-examine who you truly are. You know, what does your soul really crave and desire? And the most important thing during this time is to let those fears go. Drop it. Time to let go, move forward with that soul calling. It's going to give you that energy to let go of any fears or doubts or negativity, maybe things you've bought into for so long. So put a big side note to just remove all those negativity and blockages and everything. You can feel free to come off the pedal, the brake pedal at that time, and step on the accelerator, go full steam ahead, and you will see results manifest through the remainder of the month. Now, moving into the 19th of August, we have Aquarius full moon, okay? Now, it's quite interesting that the Aquarius full moon is actually happening straight after Mercury retrograde enters into Leo. Why? Because that Aquarius sign is also about breaking free, is also about getting rid of old paradigms, it's also about embracing your true self. So it's actually doing the same thing, it's just going to amplify it. So probably from the 14th to the 19th, you're going to probably feel that new thing to work on your personal branding, work on reinventing yourself, knowing that your identity is okay to shift at any given moment you want. Right? Give yourself permission to change. It's okay. You don't have to live to what other people think or who they think you are. It's your life. So live it to the fullest. Live it so that you're happy. August 21st, we have the Sun and Regulus. Now, what is happening here? Okay, this is quite an interesting one. I personally don't usually talk about this happening because I don't feel that there's, in terms of manifestation, I don't think there's too much actually to get out of it, okay? Because what it's going to do, it's going to encourage you to step into a little bit more power, step into a little bit more confidence. It's going to bring a bit of leadership in the game. So, I don't know, you have a business, you've been struggling with management or leadership, and you're going to find a little bit more courage and find a little bit more ideas there to step into your most powerful self, right? It's also going to help you have that success mindset. So actually commitments on the 21st and even the 22nd, that week is actually very, very good. So good time to step on the accelerator, and you've got projects to launch and things, that's a good week to do that, right? Same with the 8-8 portal, by the way. Very good time to launch projects, invest in yourself, invest in projects, invest in businesses. Same goes here. August 21st, moving into August 22nd, which is Sun in Virgo. We're nearly there. Okay, just a few more. It's a big one this month. So we got Sun in Virgo. Now, Sun in Virgo, what's it going to do? Now, Virgo is a very analytical type of energy. So it's going to blow up your organization skills. For those of you who are a little bit messy, a little bit chaotic, you're going to feel a little bit frustrated because you are messy. You're going to be the person who looks at your bedroom that's messy and cry over it. Or are you going to be the person who says, I got to restructure things? Virgo energy, Sun in Virgo is going to help you do that. You're going to feel like you want to make sense of things, make things a little bit more logical, make things a little bit more practical. You're going to want to ground your energies. You're going to make some sense out of things. This is a good time for planning. It's a good time for scripting, good time for intention setting, good time for planning your road ahead, writing your vision, writing your goals, writing your set and intentions. Very good time for things like that. Very good time to reorganize your thoughts as well. Sometimes when too much chaos is going on, we don't know which way we're going. Sit down on the day, pen and paper, and put your plan together. Moving into the next one, we have, here we are. Okay, the 10th portal, we have Venus trine, actually it's the 11th one. Venus trine Uranus. Okay, so what is this going to If you are my fellow Pisces friends, your energies are going to blow up a little bit more on this one because it's for creativity, it's for downloads, it's for self-expression. It's going to make you a little bit more romantic than usual. Maybe those of you who want to go on a date or ask someone out, maybe this is a good time for it, for love and relationships, very good for that. Very good to sit down with your loving partner to have those deep, loving talks that, you know, you don't do every day. Yeah, it's a good time to express yourself. And you're going to find, especially those of you who are, maybe some of you may be influencers or you're into social media, good time to express yourself and speak your truth and speak your honesty out on social media platforms as well, because you're going to find that honesty penetrates through this particular portal. You're going to get a lot of fans and a lot of people on your side rooting for you. So it's a very good sign for that as well. So my big download that I'm receiving from this one is your love, your compassion, your self-expression, and knowing that your vulnerability is your power. That's the message I have for everybody during that one. The final two, the next one is Mercury Direct. Ta-da-da-da-da. Which, what does that mean? It's the end of this retrograde period, so it concludes it. You're going to find a lot more clarity during this time. Conversations are going to be easier once and for all. No miscommunication, no misunderstandings. It's going to be nice and clean. You can arrive at all your meetings half an hour late now. I'm only joking, by the way. Don't arrive half an hour late, but it's more forgiving, okay? And yeah, it's a good time for resolving things. If there was some people you upset before, or they upset you, or some chats you've been meaning to have, then organize those hard conversations for that particular date and after. Okay, 28th of August. 28th of August, actually, because of numerology, is actually very good for wealth creation, very good for taking action, very good for new projects, very good for businesses as well. So very good time to step forward with that. Okay, it's going to set you clear for the future. The final one is going to call for balance. Okay, so you get that balance and harmony call a few times, because the final one is August the 29th. It's Venus in Libra. And so you're going to find at the end of the month, you've had a busy month. You've had 13 portals this month. So it's been crazy. Bit of a roller coaster ride, bit of a quantum shift, quantum jump. You've been busy. But at the end of the month, time to just sit down, pamper yourself, relax, go get a massage. I don't know, watch some Netflix, as long as it's good for you. So chill, relax, have some self-care time, and enjoy the rest of the month. That is the full August 2024 energy forecast, astrology, reading, whatever you want to call it. I'm done for now. If you enjoyed any of this, or you got anything out of it whatsoever, or maybe you relate to some of the things, hit the thumbs up. Allow this message to get out to more people and help more people. Comment below, let us know what you can relate to or what you would like to hear more about. Or if you have any questions, drop it in the comments below. Finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos, so you're accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we are signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.